guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a movie review for you guys. Now, I was supposed to do this 2 weeks ago around January 6th because that's when I saw the movie, but a lot of stuff happened and I wanted to get my best and worst of 2025 out of the way. So yeah, without further ado, the movie that was the mystery movie was Primate, and I never saw trailers on it. I never saw anything about it until randomly the posters started popping up all over social media, but I never saw the trailer. So my movie theater has 2 mystery movies every month, and this one was horror, and it was only $6. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. Let's see what it is. It ended up being Primate, so I didn't know anything about it going into it, but I have to say I enjoyed this movie. Now, you know me, I'm a practical effects girly, and I love when you can just see great practical effects or not using CG or anything like that with it. Top tier practical effects. Obviously the story is going to be a basic story, whatever, but like, I don't know if rabies actually do what that what's his name, what Ben was doing. If an animal gets rabies and start doing what Ben is doing, then you take that animal out, because Ben was crazy. That's the name of the monkey that's in the movie that you're seeing in the previews or whatever. Yeah, you're starting off with this girl who obviously was off at college, and she comes home and her family, her mom, I'm gonna assume, was a scientist and was teaching Ben at a young age how to use sign language and to interact with humans. But this movie just basically was kind of showing what rabies, I don't know if rabies can do what it did to Ben, because Ben was petty as fuck in this movie. Like, I wouldn't want no parts of it. This monkey, chimpanzee, whatever he is, he rips this dude's face off. That was like the first practical effect you saw, and I was like, oh, this is the type of movie this is. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I kind of love that. There were so many funny parts, like ripping hair out from the scalp. It was crazy. And you know, you obviously have the hoe of the movie. You have the cute guy that tries to get with the hoe and everything. You got basic ass characters, okay? Like, I can't say I'm not gonna say you don't care about the characters, but they're fine. Honestly, the hoe, I wanted her to die and everything. But when I say Ben was the pettiest of pettiest animals that I have seen, it's like, what are we doing? And then the dad in the movie is deaf, so when you get to his scenes, it's quiet, so like, you're deaf with him. I love when movies do that because it makes you anxious, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is what they deal with. I don't want to deal with that at all. So I thought the parts like that were really cool. Man, Ben was whooping ass too, like whooping ass. Like, man, I enjoyed the movie. Primate was good. It's not what I expected. I had a good time with it. Were there some little boring parts? Of course, but at the end of the day, I really, really enjoyed this movie. And like I said, I went into it not knowing what to expect. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be out on streaming soon, so there's no rush to go see it at the theater, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and it had funny moments, but then it's like, yeah, you feel bad for Ben because it's not like it's his fault he got rabies. Like, another animal obviously gave it to him, so he kind of felt bad about that. But yeah, I enjoyed Primate. It was a random ass movie and the marketing was random as hell, but I would say it was a movie that I actually enjoyed, and like I said, it had funny moments. And then I was sitting there like, man, when things got down to it, you were nervous. You were nervous, like, oh my gosh, like, don't make a noise, like, don't make him hear you or anything, because if you do, you're gonna be fucked. There's this one character that tried to be Captain Save-A-Ho, and they got what they got. And I was sitting there like, you're not smarter than the monkey, especially how you portrayed yourself earlier in the film. You're not smarter than Ben. I'm sorry. Like, and then there was this one part where there's a pool and there's string lights above the pool, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh, he ain't gonna get to them, completely forgetting there were string lights because he can't swim. He was smart because he crawled across, and that's when he ripped old girl's skin. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm about to get a tear. He ripped this girl's hair out, and her scalp came with it, and it was like, oh my gosh, like, I know that shit hurt. Oh my goodness, it was so funny though. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. But and then some characters were just so dramatic, especially when they be doing that war cry, oh, screaming. It's like, shut the fuck up. But no, ooh, that was funny, man. But yeah, no, I enjoyed Primate. Primate was a good time. Primate was a good time. I want to show my boyfriend the movie just so he could see how petty Ben is, and like how he be doing these kills. But yeah, if you've seen Primate, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and tell me what you thought about it. But I'll see you guys on the next review. The next review will be Return to Silent Hill, because that comes out this Thursday, and hopefully I have that out to you guys by Saturday. So yes, gosh, yeah. But whenever you're watching this, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about it. Whenever you're watching this, have a great evening, morning, night, and definitely catch this movie when it goes to streaming. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. And it knows what type of movie it is, and it doesn't try too hard, so that I can appreciate. And like I said, I can appreciate practical effects. But yeah, no. Have a good day, guys. Bye.